The word to my moms, baby. These niggas lucky I don't pick up the work, B. Everybody eat, B. I be on my ace boogie, B. Paid in full, B. You know what I mean, baby?
Yeah. If I was a trapper, I'd be working right now, trying to make it hurtin' right now. If I was a trapper, shit, I be low key. I be damned if the feds know me, nigga. If I was a trapper, I'd probably keep a 9 on me, 2 black 4-5s on me.
A part of me parted ways from my artistry. All those days that have haunted me, all my ways that have honestly, dishonestly parted my ways with my craft. But still I'm doing this rap. You see, the irony of this is, if I walk away, either I'm lame or gotta be a bit shit. I'd rather be that than sleep in a casket in need of a pastor to speak on a chapter that we couldn't fathom. Cause even when Adam and Eve were battling greed and matter of need, what happened to be demons and Casper, or an in the sky Satan and seek a disaster. You creep to the back of the church saying please to the master. The airbag couldn't save you, was past ugly. You should've wore your damn seatbelt, crash dummy. Just a little sample. Sorry, kid. Yerk!
See, I'ma tell you like a nigga told me, or just what I've seen. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll start with the first thing, the most obvious thing, like we was talking off the camera. How do you pronounce your name for the people who don't know?
Ari da Kid.
Okay, and where did that come from originally?
Most people know me as the Kid. You know what I'm saying? I was running with the Kid for a little while, but there's so many the Kids, and Woo the Kid, and Gilly the Kid, and Alex the Kid. And so when people were searching me, a lot of people could find me. I got a lot of views and stuff, but a lot of other people's stuff will pop up as well. So I figured if I'm going to use a different name, I'm going to go with my birth name, something my mom's gave me, because that's really all I care about anyway. So I used Ari, and I kept the Kid so people won't get too confused, like, who is this? And then in due time, I'm going to take the Kid off. It's going to be Ari, first and middle.
Okay, that's now. How long have you been doing music? How'd you start?
I'm going to say faithfully 8 years. Like, as soon as I got out of high school, I've been doing it consistently. But I mean, I was, you know, rapping in late middle school, early high school, something like that.
Okay.
Just playing around, but I say faithfully like a career, 8 years.
Okay.
Straight.
What I'm living it's fucked up. I see hate in my own sister. I'm racing alone, don't even hang with my own niggas. I ain't changed for the money, I changed cause I'm grown, nigga. And I ain't pointing the finger, I'm blaming my own mirror. We ain't speaking on rappers, much deeper than that. Ain't nothing deeper than facts. And I never did leave, but I'm back. And I never do need what I lack. I use women to feed my pride. Took off them Ray-Bans, I want niggas to see my eyes. Look at me, look at me, nigga, look at me.
And you don't have the Atlanta accent. You were saying you're not originally from here, but you've been here. Tell us about that.
Born in the Bronx, South Bronx, Grand Concourse Village. Moved here when I was 9 for my family wanting to get out of that area because a lot of things wasn't going right. Before it was too late, you know what I'm saying? But finding out everywhere you go is the damn ghetto anyway, so, you know what I'm saying? I've been out here for 16 years, man. So I'm 26 now. Really 16 and a half, so I'm 26 now, but I like it out here. That's a second home.
Okay. Well, let's get right into what brings us here today, which is the Indie Draft.
Indie Draft.
Yeah. How did you first hear about that concert?
Man, people kept blowing up my damn timeline. Like, first it was making me mad, and then I found out it was official, and then there was some of my peoples doing it. And I mean, anything that create buzz like that, the instant, you know, you gotta give respect to anyway. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm in the artist, you know, I'm not signed. And so, but I like the idea what they're trying to do with the whole trying to let the people decide. I mean, even though the game is politics and you know you got to play that role too, but I like how they did it with the interaction with the people, and I'm all for that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely work my schedule to make the indie draft, and I'm a spotlight artist, and I'm doing a cipher, so you know I'm excited to do it.
Okay, now is the spotlight artist different from the ones who were drafted? Did your fans have to, you know, send the tweets to get you to perform as well?
I don't know how they picked it, but I mean I got the phone call and I accepted. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was a lot of my like all through the day, I kept people were blowing them up, but like add sorry the kid on this, da da da, and then eventually, you know what I'm saying, they hit me up about it. You know
Okay. Okay. Now, a lot of little snickers or whatever, a lot of people are kind of talking and questioning whether it's a legit concert.
Right.
You know, because it did come up, the buzz was created so quickly.
Right.
What would you say to those people?
Um, you know, it's funny. I just had this conversation with another one of the spotlight artists, but like I said, I know the people that's throwing it. So maybe if there were some strangers, I would have been like, I'm gonna need to see some more credentials. But the people that are doing it are good people, and I hope they get it together. You know what I'm saying, in a timely fashion, and it be official, because it could benefit, you know, everybody, especially the indie people who feel like they're not really getting that recognition and always feeling like they opening up for somebody, or they get a show and a lot of people don't show up. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a real good opportunity. I hope they nail it though, because I don't want to perform in front of 2 people. But even if it was 2 people, I'm gonna still show out, because it could be somebody, you know what I'm saying, out there.
Right. Now, what do you hope, or like what can something that has created so much buzz, if executed properly,
Right.
what type of impact can it have on the music scene here in Atlanta for indie artists?
It'd be very important. One, I mean, cause you got you got the double XL. Like when they do the freshman thing, it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And then you notice how the people who don't get accepted to that get offended. But then again, it's the people that they usually pick are people with big numbers, and they're indie artists. So it shows that there is a chance for you to do it, you know, independent on your own and get somewhere. So I like that they did it in Atlanta, because Atlanta is where a lot of people are getting broke, but the problem is, like, a lot of people get a club hit and go somewhere. So everybody can't do that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have a hit in the club, but I am well respected in Atlanta as a hip hop artist. So I like that I'm able to even be in the same bracket as those who have club songs and those who are straight hip hop artists, whatever, however people want to put that, and all in the same boat, because we all, you know what I'm saying, we all doing music, because music is art. It don't matter what you're doing, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing with music. That's what it is, you know.
Right. And I mean, you said it yourself, you're an independent artist.
Mm-hmm.
What have you found to be maybe the one biggest trial you face as an indie artist?
Biggest trial?
Mm-hmm.
Like you lack the power to kind of do what the major artists are doing. Like, that's another thing. I've been waiting for, like, someone to stamp me, someone big enough to walk me through somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I got a connection somewhere while I'm in head chart, I can make things happen with a phone. Like, if I know somebody that owes me favors or wanna do something with me, I could use those powers. So you kind of wanna. I know a lot of people be like, you know, f a record deal, I'm gonna sign myself. That's stupid. Cause really, I mean, you do indie stuff because you have to, because you're not gonna take no for an answer. But once you get the opportunity to be major, you're gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people who have said, you know, f a record deal, have a record deal now. You know what I'm saying? Who got big enough? So I think that's the indie thing. That's a challenge, because it's hard to really get on like BET and MTV. It's hard to. You can now. It's a little open more with it, but back then they wouldn't do it unless you was with a label. You know what I'm saying? So in magazines, it's tough. It's tough to get in there. Mm-hmm.
Now it sounds like you understand the politics surrounding the game. What advice would you give to a major label or a record exec when, you know, because they tend to give advice to the independent artists, but what advice would you give to them?
What advice would I give them? None. Because I don't let nobody broke tell me what to do. So I ain't gonna give no advice. All of them I'm expecting them to do their job. Because trust me, like, I've you know, I know Boo, you know, personally, the VP of Def Jam, man. One thing he always told me is, you ain't gotta give him no demo or no mixtape. If you hot, he gonna find you. If you hot and you popping, there's no way on earth his phone ain't gonna be ringing, his email ain't gonna be loaded, his Twitter ain't gonna be blowing up with your stuff. So I ain't gonna give him no advice. I'm just gonna do me, and they gonna call my phone like they have done in the past, and that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna say nothing to them.
Okay. Good stuff. Now, if your movement was a movie title, what would it be?
If my movement was a movie title, aspects of business. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that for now. That was one of my songs that I did that are real pivotal to how I move. So I think a lot of people lack the understanding of that, of how to handle business properly and what to put first, but not knowing that every rule is the first rule. And so I try to handle business properly, like relationships and just loyalty and keeping your word and keeping your face card 100. I'm gonna do that. Aspects of business very important. Ari da Kid, CEO Arrogant Music, the Yerkman himself, Mr. No Bum Sauce. Shout out to my motherfucking partners, Elastic Minds. I dare you to stretch. And I like that slogan. Go ahead and reach out there. Do whatever you want to do. As soon as you wake up, make sure you smile before you eat breakfast and brush your teeth. But please brush your teeth, because that's just how you got the rock in life. But I dare you to stretch. Go out there and get what you want to get popping. Do what you want to do every day. Don't take no breaks. Don't take no vacations. And if you do, bring your work with you, because you never know who you could bump into. Ari da Kid, I'm stamping them. Elastic Minds. They're very dope. They're cool people. They're very humble like myself. So holla at me. Yerk!
There are no friends, ignore critics. No time to sleep, gotta hustle a minute. Either keep it 100 or 90 plus 10. And before you try to dunk, make sure you can touch rim. Mind on my money, money on my mind. If you owe me $8, you should wanna give me 9. The interest, investments, your reputation can be used as a weapon. Always be quick on the draw like it's a Western. Don't take for granted what God gave us a blessing. You can lose a lot of dough chasing honeys, but you can never lose hoes chasing money. A hustler always leaves one side in defeat. A businessman makes sure both sides eat. When both sides meet, the hustler's been beat. Now you sit there and think, which one fits me? I go to sleep when you wake up.